you got mummy's pants on your head? Hey quarantine, welcome to another vlog. I'm feeling a little bit brighter this morning than I was last week. I haven't brought myself to edit last week's footage just yet because I feel like it might be a bit of a Debbie Downer, but just trying to keep it real and show you the ups and downs, and there have been a lot of ups and downs, but it's fine. We're all still healthy, everybody's still healthy. The sun is shining today. I have curled my hair looking like the cheese string man. I've even remembered how to put makeup on. And I'm gonna film my little bra video today because I'm feeling like, yeah, we can do this today and I'm excited. This is actually one of them. This is the tank top that they do. Can you believe I'm not wearing a bra, team? Not wearing a bra. It's just all the tank top that's doing all this. They're very, very good, I have to say. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with that and film that one. I might send Chris and Toby out on a little WALK, which I'm sure he will appreciate. I don't know why he just sat there. Just want to be near people all the time. So yeah, I might send them out on a little WALK so I can do my filming in peace. And then this evening I've got a training workshop online, obviously, that I've signed myself up for, just to kind of brush up on a few skills to try and keep things fresh. So yeah, it should be a productive Monday. I personally like to start the week in the way that I mean to go on. It doesn't always happen, as we saw last week. Took a colossal turn. But for me, the start of a new week is actually like really quite motivating mentally. I don't know about you. Some people hate Mondays and they think, oh, not again. But for me, I feel like I see it as a clean slate, a fresh week, to try and do a little bit better. Not that there's anything wrong with being down, but I don't know, you just want to shake yourself out of it sometimes, don't you? And it just wasn't happening last week. So yeah, feeling a little bit brighter and I'm rolling with it today. Cheers.
Go for a walk.
Woo! What time? We get to leave the house, yay! Leaving the house. Woo! You loony!
Let's go!
Park up! Park up! You are bonkers! Are you ready to go now, or would you like to do that some more? Amazon parcel for Chris. I think that might be for somebody's birthday. That's a point. I'm going to end up spending my bloody 32nd birthday in isolation in a couple of weeks' time, which sucks, but there are worse things in the world, aren't there? I'm not actually that bothered about that. I thought I'd be more bothered about it than I was, but I'm just not. I will just have a big party when it's all done, you know? And yeah, it's just a shame because my birthday falls at the weekend this year, so it would have been like really nice to actually have like a party on my actual birthday with everybody, but it is what it is. I'm really not that fussed about that. I know a lot of people are genuinely like really gutted that they're not going to spend their birthdays doing what they want, but yeah, it's not bothering me. What's in the parcel? What's in the Amazon parcel? $20, I don't know. Is it a birthday present for a little puppy? Well, your birthday next week? Is it? Do you want my coffee? Finished editing the vlog, and yeah, it's just as miserable as I expected it to be, so I just hope that you're all very nice to me in the comment sections. But yeah, I think it's really important to just keep talking about these things so other people don't feel like bad for feeling down. I've had so many comments, to be fair, from people when I've said, look, I'm feeling really shit, that have messaged me and gone, oh my god, thank you for saying that, I feel rubbish too, but then I also feel guilty. So I know that it does good by talking about these things. And it's also good for me to like not try and hide it, because it's just life. But yeah, it's we'll see later on at 7 p.m. how nice everybody is. I have had some really good news though today that's just made me beam. Sorry, it's just me in the kitchen today, but Chris is doing like his podcast through the other room, so I don't want to like be background noise. But yeah, the people where I did my ad for, it went live yesterday, and they sent me a message today that was just so excitable. They were like, this was amazing, you absolutely smashed it, thank you so much, we've already paid you, which is unheard of in this bloody industry. I'm still chasing invoices from last year, by the way. But yeah, they really loved the video that we did, and they're really chuffed with it, and it's just been so nice. So I actually feel really quite proud, and I feel like I've got a bit of purpose, like I've done something right. So yeah, that's been really nice, and you guys seem to be liking the video as well. Hopefully it'll help people as we go along. But yeah, that's pretty good, eh? All right. My nails have been growing so nicely recently, and then I just went and bloody broke one, and I'm actually gutted. So I'm gonna stick a little extension on this and some builder gel to keep them strong until I can be bothered to actually paint them again. Oh, it's so annoying. Couldn't be bothered to paint them, but did a little extension, so they're all the same length again and nice and strong for when I do decide to paint them. I don't know why, I'm not really feeling it today. You don't need to follow me everywhere I go. Just as an FYI, nothing's happening. So tonight we are having one of our gusto recipes, one pot cheesy chorizo risotto, because this was really nice when we made it, and it's pretty good on the old ingredients front. We just couldn't find any Chinese rice wine because it was out of stock. So I read online, apparently you can use white wine or gin even. So we'll give it a go, see what happens. Gonna have to open this bottle of nice white wine to pop in the risotto, and definitely need to probably have a glass as well, just to make sure that it's not corked. Ta-da! This looks yummy. I'm gonna go and eat it outside.
Nope.
You gonna let Daddy throw it? No. It's been a really good day today. We've both been super productive with work stuff, had a really nice dinner, took Toby out for a nice little walk at sunset after dinner, and had our daily exercise, even though it was only about half an hour, but it was just right. And a cheeky glass of wine with dinner, that was delicious. And now we're going to settle down with a cup of decaf tea, chocolate bar, and watch something rubbish on telly, and hopefully get to bed at a decent time and do it all again tomorrow. I'm feeling a little bit better, hoping this sticks around, and I'll do something with my hair tomorrow. I think I've officially lost my tan now, so I might have to dig out the Saint-Tropez. Look at you two, ridiculous. Hello quarantine, happy Wednesday. It's the afternoon. Had a pretty productive morning actually, doing inbox stuff and admin stuff, just all those boring little tasks that take time but on their own are really like piddly, so you kind of put off for ages. But done all those today. I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards because I'm just about to go for a run. Shock horror, 3 in 1 week, can you believe it? But feeling pretty motivated today and just wanted to move my body, and the sun's shining, so I thought we'll go out and do that. Trying out a granary loaf today, a little recipe from Hovis that's just literally on the back of the on the flour. Toby's very interested in this one. You are gonna fall off the sofa. Our run was hard today because it is so lovely and hot outside, and I'm ridiculously unfit. My fruit loaf is looking all right. It's just going in for its second proof, and then you bake it. Looks like a fruity sausage at the moment, but I'm not impressed with my granary bread. Haven't cut into it yet, but it doesn't look great, Hovis. Doesn't look great. And this is my granary loaf, which didn't look like it had risen that much, so I thought it was a bit of a fail, but actually it tastes so good. And it's just a recipe that's on the back of the Hovis granary flour packet, so if you buy that, you'll have the recipe. But actually, it tastes really, really nice. Yeah, is it supposed to rise more than that? I don't know, let me know, guys. Maybe it's just my tin, but it tastes good. It might be one of my best ones yet. So I've developed a new addiction to TikTok during lockdown, as quite a lot of my age range probably have. It's not something I've really used before, but I downloaded it, I don't know, was it before holiday? I can't remember. I've been watching the videos for ages but never made one, and then I finally decided to start making videos. I started by making videos of Toby, and then it's kind of just seeped into me making videos as well, because they're just so funny. They're just really fun to make, and they don't take themselves too seriously, and I haven't really got many followers on there, so I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's actually just nice to have a social media platform where I can just put out crap and not worry about whether it gets any likes or whether it gets any comments and stuff. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm trying to convince Chris to do one with me at some point as well. I really like the choose the couples quarantine, choose your character one. I really want to do that one. So yeah, just spent God knows how long doing a TikTok while I've been blow drying my hair. So I got sent some postcards. Toby! I don't want them smelling like Toby, do we? I got sent some postcards by some lovely PR companies, and I have just written them. Oops, sneak peek. I've just written them, and I'm gonna go and walk down the street and put them in the post box, because they also sent through stamps, which I didn't realise I didn't have any stamps. And then I felt like maybe I wasn't a proper adult if I didn't have stamps in my house. But they sent through some stamps as well, so stuck them on. I'm going to go and post these to some of the girls as a nice little surprise. Even though we chat to each other every day, I just thought it might be quite cute for that to pop through the letterbox. So tonight, in about a minute's time, I am doing my last workshop for Red Dog Nails Online. In April, we're doing marble nails tonight, which is some of my favourite to do. And I'm running it again in May, and we've already got pretty much the same number of people who want to stay on and do it again for May. So I just feel like incredibly humbled, and I can't think about it too much because it makes me want to cry. So yeah. I'm gonna do this final workshop and crack on. I completely forgot that I faked tanned my face last night, and I've woken up looking all bronzed. Check me out. So my fruit loaf went really well yesterday. It was a bit of a faff, but it tastes really good. And the granary loaf actually turned out really, really well. So I've decided that I might venture into the world of sourdough, because everybody's banging on about it and I am that bored now. But apparently, to create a sourdough starter, which is like the fermenty yeasty bit that gives it the sour taste, it takes a week. It takes a week to make just the startery bit, and then to actually bake a loaf of sour bread, you talk in a day, because it needs to like proof for like 8-9 hours or something ridiculous. So I bought a starter off eBay for £3, and it's turned up today. It looks like this. You just pop it in a jam jar and you've officially got a starter. It's cut out a week. But the problem is I've been watching loads of videos on how to actually make sourdough, and now I feel like I can't be bothered because it takes so long, and everything that I've read suggests that the first loaf that you make is going to be rubbish. So I'm just like, why would I do that to myself? But I'm gonna do it. Chris also bought some, what are they, like exercise bands? Yeah. Resistance band things that apparently put resistance on you when you squat. Go on then. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Even Toby's confused.
Okay, you have to go on.
We're hitting all the isolation stereotypes this week too. This is my starter. I'm gonna call it Cermit, and I'm now going to activate it and do some stuff with it. Just painted my nails, did like this really cute little rose quartz look, which you cannot see because this camera's useless. There you go. They're just super subtle, nude, sort of like rose quartzy glass, I don't know what you'd call them. They're just kind of like a very pale pink marble, and I really like them. But I just couldn't think of what else to do. I'm like teaching everybody else how to paint nails, and then when it comes to mine, I'm like, meh. So I thought this kind of complements everything, and it's nice and easy, and it killed half an hour. There you go. So this evening we're taking part in a little virtual cocktail making class and a virtual pub quiz with one of my PR companies called Traverse. I got on a lot of press trips with them and stuff. They were the people that I was in Antigua with last year, and we are making a rum sour in our cocktail class. So we've got everything laid out. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this, but we're professionals. I've got our little egg whites separated there, sugar syrup, dark rum and lemon, and we've just given the yolks of the egg to Toby which he's very much enjoying, so they're not going to waste. But yeah, really looking forward to that. And then we're going to team up. We haven't got a team name, we need to think of one. We're going to team up and do the pub quiz. So yeah, quite a fun Thursday evening. So we successfully made our cocktail on the cocktail making class, a rum sour, and it was really good, although I couldn't figure out how to work my laptop webcam. But it wasn't just me being a boomer, it was a genuine issue, because even Chris couldn't fix it, and he's very good with this stuff. And now we're about to do the quiz. What is our quiz team name? Oh, our quiz team name is I Thought This Was Speed Dating. So far we're doing absolutely terribly on the pub quiz. Awful. Every week when we do Chris's pub quiz, we always win. We've won every single week for his pub quiz. So clearly my work is more intelligent than your work.
Well, that goes without saying. my work's had too many strikes to the head, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're a bit softer than yours are.
For sure. And if it was fighting, I think mine would win.
Are you gonna go and bark for the NHS?
Let's go back for the NHS visit.
Right, Matt. He's just doing his bit.
There is so much flipping stuff on the internet about sourdough bread, and it's actually giving me a headache because it's making it really complicated, and people are saying you need a certain temperature, and then someone says something completely different. So I've just decided to do it, and I found this recipe. If you just Google like no knead sourdough bread, there's like this video on YouTube, and I'm just going with his recipe. I'm gonna go with his directions, and we're just gonna see what happens. And if it turns into a ball of crap, it turns into a ball of crap, and that's that. But I tested my starter and it floated, and it was all bubbling and doubling in size, so I was like, I'm gonna go for it. This is my dough on its first initial prove, and this is apparently going to be 2 hours, and then we're going to like fold it in on itself and stuff, and then we're going to leave it for 5 hours, and then after that it goes into the proving basket, which I don't have, but we're going to like just dust a tea towel and stuff, and we're going to do the final prove overnight in the fridge, and then hopefully tomorrow we're going to be able to bake it. It's going to be crap, I just know it's going to be crap, but I just thought I'm not going to know how to do this unless I just start trying and see what happens. So wish it luck, and I'll let you know how it goes. I did it. I made sourdough bread, and you know what? For my first attempt, it's not turned out too bad. Let me show you. That's the inside of it. That's not bad at all. I need a proving basket because it's kind of like the shape is all over the place. But for a first go at sourdough, I'd say that that's pretty decent, and it tastes really good as well. So I'm gonna have another go today, just tweaking a few little bits, maybe popping it in a round bowl instead to give it a bit more of a better shape until my proving basket arrives because I'm having one for my birthday, how sad. And I'm gonna try and like prove it in a different place of the house that might be a little bit warmer, and we'll try again tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really pleased, honestly. It tastes so good. High five to me and my lockdown baking skills. These caramelized cashew nuts are the best thing since sliced bread. I made them for my little sponge pudding recipe that will be up on the blog very soon. But I made loads of them just so we could snack on them, and they're so good. It's Saturday night in lockdown. What are you gonna do? We're gonna do a quiz. with Chris's family online. It's our turn to host this week because we won last week. And we've got a camembert in the oven, we've got a bottle of red wine open, and yeah, just nice and chilled. I feel it's so weird that this has become the new normal, because it feels like pretty normal. It just feels like routine now, but it's still very, very strange, isn't it? But not complaining because it's very nice. Good morning, quarantine. I'm looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer today. I've got like 2 little spots on the end of my nose. Ridiculous, honestly. It's Sunday today, and it's been a really lovely few days. I decided to take Friday, Saturday and Sunday off, and again, it was really good for me, so I think I might continue doing that while we're in lockdown, because let's be honest, there isn't really any work going on, so I don't know why I'm sat there torturing myself when there really isn't that much to do. There's obviously stuff to do. I can find stuff to do. There's plenty of back-end website work that needs doing. Yeah, and I've got some ideas for some posts coming up as well. So, you know, when there's work there to do, I'll do it. But just sort of working for work's sake, it's just not good for anyone, isn't it? And why not? Like, for God's sake, it's lockdown, the world's gone to shit, you may as well have a couple of days off. It's been a really lovely few, oh, sorry, my laptop. It's been a really lovely few couple of days. Last night we ate my sourdough loaf with a nice camembert, which was amazing. Bottle of red wine, had some tapas, and I even made us some sourdough pizza with my discarded starter. You'll know what I'm talking about for a sourdough person, because I'm a sourdough person now. Not a sourdough person. People take it very seriously. Yeah, we also made some sourdough pizzas last night, which were delicious. And yeah, had a family Zoom quiz with Chris's family. Again, it was our turn to host this time, and everybody loved it, so it was really good. And then we started to watch Afterlife 2 on Netflix, which was nice. Still very sad, obviously. But I do quite like that programme, it's interesting. Got our little sandwiches on the go. Just made the scones, waiting for them to cool down a little bit, and then we're going to pop on the clotted cream and this champagne jam that we got for Christmas, which will be really nice. Feeling fun. Ta-da! See, this is one of the things about isolation. We would have probably never done this. I've done it like a few times for the girls and stuff, but you kind of just rely on being able to go out places, so we would have probably gone out somewhere for afternoon tea instead of actually done it in the house. And it's actually really cute. I've got an afternoon tea set, like I should be using it more. And that's one thing I'm definitely going to take from isolation, is that there's so much stuff that you can do inside the house, if you have the motivation, of course. And yeah, I just thought it would be quite nice. I'm definitely going to make like a sourdough brunch for the girls when all of this is over. We'll do a little afternoon tea, everyone can bring a cake. I'm really pleased with this. So tonight the theme of the girls' virtual house party is rainbow, and I decided to just bloody go for it and come dressed like a drag queen. But I'm loving it. I'm actually loving this look. Clearly I've forgotten how to use makeup. I feel like I just look like a toddler that's accidentally gotten into mum's makeup box and just gone for it. But you know what? When in isolation, haven't blended them very well, have I? I mean, I feel like that's probably the least of my worries right now. Go hard or go home. Oh, we're already home. Just go hard. T-shirt. A blouse. This looks like a hangover tomorrow. Home measures are the best. See you next week, everyone. Bye. Honestly, if there are any of my followers out there watching who are key workers, anybody out there on the NHS front line, thank you so much. Thank you. Because without you, we'd all be buggered.